once you are labeled a survivor, most people around you, they just have no idea that you're still struggling. And don't get me wrong, we are so grateful that we survived, but surviving is not thriving.
And that's our core mission, to empower you to love yourself and know you are stronger and more beautiful than ever before. We see you, we understand, and we are here to help.
Hi, my name is Jen, and I'm 2.5-year survivor. I was diagnosed 2.5 years ago. I consider myself a survivor from that very point because as soon as I found out, I just was gonna tackle it, and I could fight it, and I have been fighting, and I still am. But with my diagnosis, it's invasive ductal carcinoma, and I first started with chemo, and then I had a double mastectomy, and then I had radiation, and thereafter I had an oophorectomy, which is just the removal of your ovaries because my cancer was hormone receptive. After surgery, we found out that there was so much in my lymph nodes still, so we are treating it very aggressively. I'm on a 2-year trial, and I'm almost to the end of that. I'm the youngest of 10 kids, which is crazy and amazing, and I'm so thankful. My parents have both passed, so my siblings are just my lifeline. We literally text every day to each other, especially my sisters, because we are 2 brothers first and then 8 girls. So my sisters are just everything to me, and they've taken over my mom's role. The first thing I thought when I was diagnosed was, what are my sisters gonna do? I lived so far from them, and I knew they would be so worried. So they, of course, have been there for me the whole time, and they would fly out and make a little schedule and, take turns taking care of me. So, very lucky. There's a ton of difficult things, but the first things that come to my mind from the beginning were forgiving myself because I didn't have a routine mammo yet. And I was very angry with myself for that. Maybe it could have been, a different story if I had gotten a mammo. So I'm just overtly loud about everyone checking themselves now because of that. Even more difficult was telling my kids. I was so scared for them, and I had to wait a while because I had to find out really what I was dealing with first, and it took a long time. I was holding it in because I didn't want to tell them until I knew what to tell them. That was hard to tell them. And as soon as I did, of course, I felt so much better. So I could help them through it, and they helped me. I knew this would be good for me. I have issues with my appearance. I used to be someone else physically. I used to be a dancer, and I used to have this teeny little body, and that's okay that it's in the past now. I know that now. But of course, with a double mastectomy surgery, that's pretty harsh. And it's hard for me to just see myself this way. And I know it's hard for my husband. He's never let me know it is. He loves me anyway, no matter what, but it's hard for me to remember that. So I know this will be good for me to just remember that I am still beautiful. It's liberating. This felt liberating. Your whole team is amazing. How you make me feel is maybe glimpses of what I used to feel, but better. when I used to perform, that totally came back. Like, you have a spark in you that you want to show, and you totally made that light up in me, and that was really a blessing. Thank you, Cancer, because you've given me all of these gifts that I didn't even know were right there for me. I have grown so much. I've tapped into a new me that I didn't know was gonna be. To the new me, remember this feeling, and help yourself tap into it daily even. I know I'm beautiful. I just have to remind myself. I have to remember, and I have to feel it. Thank you.
Beautiful Self actually helped me feel sexy again and gave me a chance to see what others might see in me, something that was definitely lost. Seeing my pictures was amazing, and it was shocking, and it was a pleasant surprise. Thank you, Beautiful Self, for this gift. It's a work in progress, but I'm finding my beautiful again.